Welcome to 1 Minute Theatre Reviews. I'm Paul Severn Lewis. This is the Watermill Theatre in Newbury, and I'm here to see Assassins. Assassins, music and lyrics by Stephen Sondheim, book by John Weidman, at the Watermill Theatre, Newbury. Stephen Sondheim's Assassins is one of his lesser-known musicals, and having seen this production at the Watermill, I now understand why. There's no story, no engagement with the characters, and like the would-be assassins, it's a bit hit and miss. What you do get is a fascinating look at the men and women who attempted and sometimes succeeded in assassinating American presidents. And what you also get is some great music and amusing lyrics. And in the case of this Watermill production, you get an entertaining performance from an excellent cast. I give Assassins at the Watermill 4 stars. Well, that's the 1 Minute Review. Keep watching for more. In this fantasy musical, all the assassins get together at a fun fair where they're given their own special guns and cajoled into going for the big prize if they shoot a president dead. The musical is an exploration of what that prize is, and the answer, and this is not a spoiler, is fame. We get to know something about each of these would-be assassins. First, John Wilkes Booth, who killed President Lincoln, and finally Lee Harvey Oswald, who shot President Kennedy. It's by no means chronological, and the various stories intertwine. We see these people as failures, mentally unstable nobodies who have been let down by the American dream, the promise that everyone can succeed. Although we never get to sympathise with this unhinged bunch of people, we do get to hear some great tunes. Peter Jukes as Leon Kazolskots, I don't know if I've pronounced that correctly, the one who killed President McKinley, sings one of the best. It's the gun song, which describes the number of hands involved in the manufacture of a gun. Generally, Stephen Sondheim's score offers pastiches of various forms of traditional popular American music. It carries us and the assassins along with the joy of America, while contrasting with the grubby truth revealed before us and in Sondheim's lyrics. And those lyrics don't pull their punches. Another national anthem sums it up with, "There are those who keep forgetting that the country's built on dreams." Or as another song says, "Everybody's got the right to be happy." It's a fast-moving, slick production from Bill Buckhurst. The Watermill has a small stage, but the 15-strong cast managed to fill it and move around it with military precision, all choreographed by Georgina Lamb. And they also play instruments, so to say that this cast is talented is an understatement. In fact, I don't really want to pick out names from this excellent ensemble, but I'm going to. Eddie Elliott is the delusional but hyper-confident Charles Guiteau, who expects to become ambassador to France and shoots dead President Garfield. Mr. Elliott plays him with great pizzazz, jumping around the stage, shaking hands with the audience, and rushing to the scaffold with a joyful gospel, "I'm going to the Lordy." Lillie Flynn, as the balladeer, kind of narrator, has that strong, punchy kind of voice of a great musicals singer. And Sara Poyzer's neurotic Sarah J. Moore, who has a pot at President Ford, gets a lot of laughs as her mind and her gun fire in all directions. Inevitably on a stage as small as the Watermills, the set is minimal, but Simon Kenny has been clever to create a funfair feel, particularly by showing the president's faces as targets in a shooting gallery. When it comes to the climax, the assassination of JFK, the back of the set spins round to become the windows of the famous book depository. All the previous assassins, led by Wilkes Booth, and that's a chilling portrayal by Alex Mugnaioni, gather to nudge the suicidal Oswald to pick up the rifle. The previously black comedy becomes serious and even sentimental, presumably because Sondheim and Weidman decided this particular assassination was still too raw in their and our minds. But it's like they lost their nerve. And I think this is a flaw in that it makes the end inconsistent with what leads up to it. So I have a few reservations about the musical, but the production is very entertaining and definitely hits the target. I give Assassins at the Watermill 4 stars. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and if you have and want to know when the next one's going to appear, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, 1 Minute Theatre Reviews. Thank you for watching.